Hello and welcome, Zach here aka ZeroEmpires with yet another Age of Empires 2 matchup, and this is the MegaRandom map, and we are here with El Clan, Nand and Russo against It's Over 9000 and MODD Fire. It's Over 9000 I believe is Doubt, the top player on Vubly at the moment. Okay, so let me introduce this map and the players. Once again, I've started this game in the Dark Age. As you can see, the players all have missionaries, and I'll explain that very shortly. Okay, so what have we got? We have, in yellow, El Clan Russo playing as Mayans. In purple, we have El Clan Nand playing as Mongol. In red, we have It's Over 9000 aka Doubt playing as Mayans, and MODD Fire in green playing as Mongols also, so it's an even matchup team-wise. Players are trying to wall off quickly because we have missionaries on the map, and this map is where it gets interesting because the missionaries are effectively monks on horses, and we know what that means. That means conversions. Yes, indeed. So, as we can see, we've got a little conversion going on there for MODD Fire. Russo going to lose a villager, and that's now become his. So, let's see what the players actually do, because this can get a bit messy. El Clan Nand trying to wall off now before a missionary can get into his base. However, MODD Fire already into Russo's base, and that is going to mean that Russo could lose a lot of villagers right here. Russo, on the other hand, trying to find an entrance to MODD Fire's base. Fire not actually walling off, so let's see if he can get in and do some damage. Up to north of the map, neither player has found each other yet. Right now, though, we have got Fire patrolling around Russo's base, and he can't afford to get too close to the town centre, otherwise he'll get picked off. But 7 range on the missionary means that they're going to be extremely hard to take down by villagers. And he's now into his base, so let's see if he can actually get anywhere with the conversions. We will soon find out, to say the least. Okay, so then, let's see what Fire can actually do here. Players are spreading themselves out across the map, and it looks like Russo has managed to convert a villager over here. Another one coming in for Fire. If he can convert that, then he's going to be slightly in the lead here. I decided to show this game because it's quite funny at the start how the missionaries are running around trying to convert everything they can find. Looks like Fire's going to get caught out there, if Russo actually sees him, that is. Oh, surprisingly he's not. That's weird. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep an eye on everything that's going on and try not to miss too much. Okay, so over here we've got another villager being converted there. And that's 2 villagers converted by Fire. Where's the other one gone? I'm not too sure. He might have took it back to his base. Oh yes, of course, he brought it over here. Nand, on the other hand, has walled off, so he's now able to not worry, well, he doesn't have to worry about any missionaries getting into his base, and he can go and patrol around here and do some converting of his own. Doesn't want to lose that missionary though, so he needs to get out of the range of that villager quickly. That's 1 villager converted there for Nand. See what the players actually do with these converted villagers. We've got Russo in here with his converted villager, and he's walling in that boar, and that's a good move to make. That means that Fire is going to be slow on getting up his food count. It makes sense. On the other hand, we've got Nand trying to wall in this lumber camp up here, and that means It's Over 9000 is going to basically effectively lose that lumber camp. That's a waste of wood for him, unfortunately. Down here we've just got Russo completing this wall off, and now we've got It's Over 9000 and Fire all in Russo's base. So Russo needs to be very careful with his villagers now, otherwise he's going to lose them extremely quickly if these 2 missionaries get in range. Trying to do a quick conversion there, but not really getting anywhere for the time being. This boar successfully walled in now, and let's see what else is going to be walled in. Russo is now walling in this lumber camp up here, which is going to once again basically render that useless, which is ultimately a waste of resource for fire. Here we go now with another attempted conversion. If the unit isn't successfully converted, then no faith will be taken. This village trying to get out of the way of the arrow fire. Looks like it might just be able to do so. Yep, so there's a successful conversion there for fire. And it gets quite interesting now. We've got this wall off completed on here, and this villager being converted once again, so that no more wood can be taken from this tree patch here. Down here we've got more conversions going on. Fire building a house there, because why the hell not? Up here we've got this lumber camp being walled in by Russo. Russo doing an effective job there. He's also walling in, trying to wall in this lumber camp down here. He's got his missionary here as well, so he's going to try and convert a couple more villagers when he can. Trying to get that all blocked in. Looks like he might be successful in converting this one, and yes he is. Still 2 missionaries in Russo's base, however. Russo with quite an effective walling off strategy here, and his missionary is under attack. He needs to get out of the way quickly. Back at Nand's, yeah, it's over 9,000's base. Nand is walling off this big gold pile here, which is a good move to make. This missionary getting caught into a corner here. Not sure why he's not moving it out the way. Another villager being converted over here, I just heard, and Russo now kind of lagging behind a bit. Trying to get out of the way here, and once again another villager converted down here, and Russo is losing villagers quite quickly, with it's over 9,000 being able to convert them very nicely indeed. Taking his villagers away from his town centre isn't good, as those missionaries are able to convert extremely quickly and do some harassment. Back here we have this lumber camp walled in as well, and of course Russo setting his own lumber camp up in the back of Fire's base. It's walling off action here from Nand, and he's done an effective job indeed. Trying to take his opponent's deer source as well, and that makes sense. This missionary here just charging up again so it can try and take out some more villagers. Trying not to get caught out of position, of course. 2 missionaries still down here, just converting away, sort of kiting around a bit, trying to convert and convert and convert. That's 1 villager and 2 villagers lost there for Russo as well. And you can see it in his score. His score is quite low from all this harassment. This missionary still on its feet, and 3 villagers converted over here for Russo. However, Russo has lost quite a few villagers as well, and he's not got many villagers actually collecting, as they're trying to take out these missionaries, who obviously move faster and have a larger range. So the villagers aren't really going to be able to catch them up, as long as these 2 players manage to get them out the way of the villagers' attacks. So then, walled off completely down here, and Russo's missionary getting under attack from villagers there. He needs to move out the way, and he's lost it. Oh no, that's bad for Russo. He's now not got a missionary, and he's pretty annoyed about that. He's now got 2 missionaries in his base still though, and trying to complete this wall off now, but I don't know why. He's just going to be walling his opponent inside of his base. Russo trying to take out this missionary here, but it's being moved out the way, whilst Fire manages to convert yet another one of Russo's villagers. Nand, on the other hand, is doing a good job of walling in. He's walled in this mill as well as he's walled in very much a lot of its over 9,000 base. So it's over 9,000. Hasn't got another gold camp in his base. Oh no, he does. He has one up here, which Nand is also walling off. So he needs to break down these walls if he's going to be able to get any gold anytime soon. Back here, Russo is trying to do a bit more of a wall off as well, trying to cunningly do that. But the missionaries are still in his base, and they're able to heal each other up, and they're able to continue to convert. Of course, he's being run ragged there. not too much going on now, just continuing to try and convert more and more villagers, and healing each other up when they can as well. This missionary able to convert as well. And there we go, that's another one. So Russo's really kind of behind now, he's losing a lot of villagers to this, and Russo's not happy about that. However, Nand is still doing a great job up in its over 9,000 space. He has managed to wall off pretty much everything important, and he's able to use his missionary as well if he wants to try and convert some more villagers. I'm not sure if missionaries regenerate health. I don't think they do, so he needs to still be careful with the missionary. Just going to convert these villagers that are walled in one by one to prevent its over 9,000 from collecting any more resource. Still more villagers being converted for Russo, and he's in a spot of trouble really. He's really far behind now, as you can see from his score, and that's really just due to losing so many villagers. Almost every time he produces a villager he loses one. Trying to wall in its over 9,000 inside of his own base, and as you can see from the minimap, there is a bit of everything in everyone's base. The only person who is completely safe at the moment is Clan Nand, who is doing a pretty good job of walling himself in and trying to get an economy going. Pretty good work from him down here as well. Russo on 21 population, Nand on 38, it's over 9,000 on 34, and Fire on 30. So as you can see, all of the players are very much ahead of Russo, and Russo isn't even advancing to the feudal age yet. He's spending all of his resources on villagers, which are then being converted by the two missionaries inside of his base. Everyone else, on the other hand, is heading up to the feudal age, actually saying that other than it's over 9,000. Clan Nand is going up to the feudal age, well, he is in the feudal age now.